Okay, hi, my name is Danielle Leach, and I'm the Chief of Community and Government Relations from the National Brain Tumor Society. Welcome to Head to the Hill 2020. We understand that Head to the Hill looks and feels very different. We hope you're all safe, and in these unique times, your safety comes first. So we followed your example, you who've experienced brain tumors in their lives. We've adapted, adjusted, and pushed forward no matter what the circumstances, even when we have technical difficulties on our kickoff. Our drive to conquer and cure brain tumors once and for all continues and won't stop. We are thrilled that this is our largest Head to the Hill event ever, with over 600 advocates from all 50 states, which is amazing. Our brain tumor community continues to show its perseverance and its dedication to create change for brain tumor patients and families. Your advocacy has impact, and we are determined to work with all of you. I'd like to take a moment to thank all of the NBTS staff, and especially the Community and Government Relations team, Rachel, Lainey, Lisa, and Casey, for their hard work to adapt Head to the Hill, to honor its longstanding traditions, and to make it as meaningful and powerful an event for all of you, even though it's virtual. So I'd like to just take a moment for the staff to wave on the call, who's on the call, just so everybody knows. And right next, I am honored to introduce to you our CEO, David Ahrens.
Danielle, can you hear me okay? Yep. Okay, great. I'm doing this off my iPhone, so I wasn't sure. Well, greetings, everyone. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're safe, and I hope you're doing okay. And it's just so great to be all together. I see so many familiar faces on this video, and really wish to be there. We could all be there together right now, but know that we'll be there hopefully next year when we get past this. This is our first and hopefully only virtual brain tumor Head to the Hill, and it's just fantastic to be with you. It's also, of course, the start to Brain Tumor Awareness Month, which is May, as you know, and thank you for registering, participating, being a part of the NBTS team to bring together our collective voices and power to shape and improve public policy on behalf of our cause to conquer and cure brain tumors once and for all. This being Brain Tumor Awareness Month, we have a lot to do together. And within Brain Tumor Awareness Month, there's also a lot of recognition for different individual tumor types, DIPG being one of them. Ependymoma Awareness Day is today, and a lot going on that in that community as well and across the board. Thank you to all the elected officials involved in this year's Head to the Hill. We truly appreciate your time, leadership, and commitment. And you're going to hear from some extraordinary legislators who care deeply about the brain tumor community. Thank you also to organizations involved in Head to the Hill through staff and volunteers, including Society for Neuro-Oncology, our Brain Bank, Head for the Cure, Making Headway Foundation, the Ivy Foundation, and a special shout out to the CERN Foundation, which is having Ependymoma Awareness Day right now. And please check out the CERN Foundation Facebook page for some just really outstanding videos. A hearty thanks to our sponsors, including Valero Benefit for Children, NovaCure, Electa, and Genentech. Thank you to our hardworking staff to put this together, and Bracewell, our government affairs partner. I also want to deliver a special recognition and sincere thank you to all the healthcare providers in hospitals and clinics across our country who are working overtime and at risk, as well as nonprofit patient advocacy groups to help individuals and families across our country, including many brain tumor patients and their loved ones. They're taking on special procedures and measures to help us stay safe. We know that the NCI and FDA are doing the same, and we appreciate their efforts too. Now, over the past couple of years, National Brain Tumor Society has focused its mission delivery strategy on a simple but powerful framework: defeat, connect, and change. NBTS is focused to defeat brain tumors by investing in treatments-focused research for children and adults across a wide variety of tumor types, poised to bridge the gap from medical academic labs to biopharmas and device companies that develop future FDA-approved treatments. It's not enough for research to stop at the door of a university. If it's promising, we expect it, and we must make full effort to get it to move forward to ultimately become a treatment if it shows safety and efficacy. But research, as you know, is not enough. We have to do more than that. NBTS connects brain tumor patients and care partners and the community to each other, and to support services and navigation and organized efforts to dissolve barriers and seize opportunities to achieve better personalized care and population health. But as you know, research and connection are also not enough. We also need change, real change. National Brain Tumor Society and all of us on this call know that together we have to create the changes to public policy, research, healthcare delivery necessary to achieve the most favorable environment possible for us to defeat brain tumors and connect to the right treatment at the right time and eliminate any and all obstacles to finding a cure. The power of your advocacy is profound, and especially in this environment. The world has one top public health issue right now. That is the elimination of COVID-19. And because brain tumor patients and families are at higher risk, this is especially important. At the same time, a brain tumor diagnosis is also a crisis. And as such, our agenda to raise the federal resources for research and improve brain tumor healthcare are also critically important. So as they say in baseball, let's bring the heat. Let's bring it together right now to shape public policy and make our agenda be known by elected officials. Now I'm pleased to turn it over to Lainey Titus-Sammet, NBTS's Director of Government Relations, to take us forward and help us begin the process to learn about advocacy and be successful in 2020. Thank you so much for coming together today and for our cause every day. Let's go advocate together. Thank you.
Thanks, David, and thanks for always giving us such a good motivating talk and inspiring us to go and advocate. We're going to make a difference tomorrow. So again, thanks for all of you for being patient while we figured out some technical difficulties. It probably wouldn't be a virtual event without one. So it's just great to see so many faces of some of our longtime friends and so many new friends. So we're excited to have you, all 50 states represented at Head to the Hill this year, which is just amazing. So just a quick recognition, we have some state lead advocates. If there's any state lead advocates on the call, those are our advocates who are super active in their states, and they meet with their members of Congress, build relationships, and recruit advocates in their state. So any state lead advocates, just give us a wave if you're on here. Okay, great. Thanks, guys. So like David said, we're going to be advocating tomorrow and sharing our stories with our members of Congress. And as you know, if you've gone through the trainings or been at previous Head to the Hills, it's so important to share those stories because that's so much more impactful than just sharing data and statistics. So now I'd like to turn this over to a member of Congress who shared a video with us to thank you all for advocating, and then also to let you know that your stories are important. So one moment while I get that queued up and then share my screen.
Hi, I'm Congresswoman Katherine Clark, and I know this isn't how you wanted to do Head to the Hill this year. And I know it's a very challenging time for so many of you. But here you are. Your advocacy couldn't be more important. Now more than ever, it's crystal clear we need to make investments in public health infrastructure and medical research that are so critical to improving health outcomes. So I'm here to say thank you. Thank you to the National Brain Tumor Society for your leadership, and to all the survivors, caregivers, friends, and clinicians participating in this year's virtual Head to the Hill for your advocacy. Your stories make line items in the budget come to life, and it really does make the difference as we push for more robust investment in the research and innovations that save lives. I hope you will consider me a partner in this work, and I wish you all the best with this year's event. Thank you.
So as Representative Clark, sorry about that, share should still be there. So as Representative Clark said, your stories make those budget line items come to life. So we need to share those stories with the members of Congress so that they understand the impact that funding medical research has on the brain tumor community, and that we need to bring brain tumor patients more treatments and a cure. So tomorrow, what will we be doing? So first, you'll be completing your storytelling action. I'll go into more detail on each of these in a moment. You'll also be having group calls with the other advocates in your state and your region. We'll be participating on social media, and we will have a wrap-up call tomorrow evening. So let's see, the storytelling action, this is what you'll first see when you log in and follow the link we'll share with you. We'll share that tomorrow morning via email and via text message to make it really easy for you to log on and find this link to be able to share your story. So it will go step by step and ask you those questions. We do have that worksheet in the training that shows you each question it will ask. So you just follow those questions and those prompts, and then at the end of that, you'll have a final email, and you can review that, make sure the story looks just like you want it to. And then to Senator, you're a member of Congress of the House of Representatives. After that, if you do have Twitter, you're going to be able to tweet directly to your members of Congress, which is a cool feature we have as well. And then we ask you to share these actions with your family and friends. And just a note about that, the information or action you'll be sharing is a little more of a brief action alert than what you'll be participating in, because you're Head to the Hill participants who have taken part in training and have prepared to do that longer action alert. This is the most important part of the day tomorrow. So if you join all of our meetings, we're gonna love seeing you, that's great. But if you don't take action, then your members of Congress don't hear from you. And that's what we're all here to do. So make sure to take action, follow that link. If you have any questions at all, just let us know and we're happy to help you. And just a reminder, what we're asking Congress to do through those emails is to fund the National Institutes of Health and the National Cancer Institute, to fund the peer-reviewed cancer research program, and to include brain cancer and pediatric brain tumors as eligible topics of funding, and to fund the Childhood Cancer STAR Act. So you should have all received emails about your state group advocacy calls or advocate calls. Those are happening throughout the day tomorrow. If you didn't receive an email yet, we will be sending out that information again this evening, and so that you'll have that in the top of your inbox. And that's a chance to connect with other advocates. As we've said, Head to the Hill is such a great time to spend time with each other, connect with each other, find out why everyone is there. So we wanted to have a chance outside of the advocating with our members to connect with each other and to learn why others that are joining are heading to the Hill. So we'll give you a brief chance to say your name, where you're from, and then to share a photo, hold up a photo, and that will allow you to honor or remember whoever you're advocating for. If you're a survivor, it's up to you what you want to do. You can either hold up a photo that's from an important time for you or during your treatment, or you're welcome to just smile and wave, and we'll smile and wave back at you. Whatever works for you. And then social media, of course, is important because not only can we engage with our members of Congress, but we can let everyone else know in our networks that we're taking action and asking them to take action as well. On Facebook and Twitter and Instagram, we'll be sharing the chance to take action tomorrow. So we ask you to repost, reshare, all of that, and invite your friends and family to take action, again, with that brief action alert that we'll be providing. Share your why I head to Hill. So that hashtag why I head to Hill, that's something you can do throughout the day tomorrow. If you want to do it around 12 o'clock, it would be really cool if a whole bunch of us were posting on social media at once. And just let people know why you're doing this, why you're advocating with Congress for more research funding. And also just remember to use the hashtag head to Hill as well with any post that you share. And finally, we'll be having a Facebook Live event at 12 o'clock. That's going to be on the National Brain Tumor Society Facebook page. And you can go there and click on the link and get to watch Danielle, and she'll give an update showing a map of where action has taken place throughout the day, and then just updating on everyone on how things are going. And then finally, we'll have a wrap-up call, fingers crossed without technical difficulties, and that will be at 7 p.m. Eastern tomorrow, 4 p.m. Pacific. Again, we'll have that complete map of all the actions that have taken place, which will be really cool to see the country fill up with those actions throughout the day. We'll also be talking about the Head to the Hill next steps, because as we mentioned in the webinar we did and at other times, Head to the Hill this year, because it is virtual, we're considering it more of a marathon than a sprint. So we will be continuing to follow up with members of Congress and helping you do that along the way. We'll also be working with you to schedule in-district meetings once those are able to happen with members of Congress. So just some final reminders to check your emails and texts. We will be sending updates and reminders to participate in all these things we just talked about. Hopefully make it really easy to follow along and join at all the right times. If you're not signed up yet for text messages, they are really convenient. They're a nice quick reminder of everything that's happening. Right now, if you're not signed up, you can text NBTS to 52886, and that will sign you up for text messages. So you'll get those updates from us. Also, would love for you, just as you have now, to join the calls by video as much as possible, because it's great to see all of your faces and to be able to see each other. Tomorrow on the state calls, it's going to be really nice to be able to see everyone's photos of either themselves or the people that they're advocating for. And if you have any questions at all, either today, tomorrow, or throughout the year, really at any time, if you have questions about advocacy, just email us at advocacy@braintumor.org and we'll make sure to get back to you. Thank you, and I'll turn it over to Danielle.
Thanks. The entire NBTS team, as we work on Capitol Hill every day, and although we're not walking the halls of Capitol Hill right now, carry you with us every step of the way. Your experiences, your stories, and your advocacy. We recognize that we have a great responsibility to all of you to continue to advocate every day in our work. You are partners in championing the issues important to the brain tumor community. As it was said before, your advocacy makes these discussions real. You are creating that connection with what is happening in their communities. Your advocacy helps us to create champions in Congress for the brain tumor community. Again, thank you for your time and effort and the gift of your advocacy for Head to the Hill 2020. Until we conquer and cure brain tumors once and for all, our advocacy won't stop. Let's do this together, and we look forward to seeing you online tomorrow. Thanks.